Today, while we celebrate this historic achievement, I believe it is also a moment for honest reflection. Our community received education more than a century ago. We have produced countless graduates, teachers, doctors, professors, government employees, and respected professionals. We have always been regarded as one of the educationally advanced community in our district. Yet today we are celebrating our first MPSC achiever. This is not a criticism of our past, it is a question about our future. If we have had education for generations, if we have produced so many educated individuals, why has it taken us so long to reach this milestone? Perhaps the answer is not that we lack intelligence or talent. Our people have never lacked talent. Perhaps the question is whether we have always focused on the quality of education as much as we have focused on educational attainment. There is a difference between being educated and being competitive. There is a difference between holding a degree and possessing the knowledge, confidence, discipline, and the skills required to compete in today's world. Lucksha's success reminds us of this important truth. As young people, we have responsibility to speak honestly about the challenges before us, not to blame anyone, not to disrespect anyone, but because we care about the future of our community. Many concerns about education are already known to us. Parents know them, students know them, teachers know them, elders know them. We discuss them among friends, we discuss them in our homes, we discuss them over tea and private conversations. But too often, these discussions remain private. What is discussed in the kitchen rarely reaches the community hall. What is discussed among friends rarely reaches public forum. What many people think individually rarely becomes a collective effort for change. If we want progress, this culture must change. A closely knit society is one of our greatest strengths, but a closely knit society must also have the courage to engage in honest self-reflection. Real progress begins when communities are willing to acknowledge challenges and work together to overcome them. The responsibility for educational excellence cannot be placed upon schools alone. It cannot be placed upon the government alone. It cannot be placed upon student organizations alone. Parents have responsibility, teachers have responsibility, institutions have responsibility, village leaders have responsibility, students themselves have responsibility, and communities have a responsibility. If we want more Lakshas in the future, we must build an environment that rewards genuine learning, discipline, hard work, and excellence. We must encourage our children not merely to pass examinations, but to master knowledge. We must encourage them not merely to obtain certificates, but to develop competence. We must encourage them not merely to seek employment, but to prepare themselves to compete anywhere and with anyone. The world outside is becoming more competitive every year. Our population remains small. We cannot compete through numbers. We must compete through quality, and quality begins with education. Quality begins when parents value learning more than marks. Quality begins when students value knowledge more than shortcuts. Quality begins when institutions uphold standards. Quality begins when communities support excellence. Today, Lucksha has shown us what is possible. Her success is not only a personal achievement, it is a proof that our youth are competent, that our youth can compete, succeed, and excel at the highest levels. It is also important for us to recognize that Lucksha's achievement did not happen by accident. It is a result of years of dedication, sacrifice, and commitment from both Lucksha and her family. Sometimes all a community needs is one person to break a barrier, one person to create a path, and one person to prove that it can be done. Today, Lucksha has become that person for the Mayon community. Therefore, let this felicitation not simply be a celebration of one achievement. Let it become the beginning of a new movement in our community, a movement that places greater value on quality education, academic integrity, intellectual growth, and excellence. Let the future generation look back at this day and see that the first MPSC success was not only the achievement of one individual, it was the moment when a community decided to raise its aspirations. Today, we honor Lucksha. Tomorrow, our responsibility is to ensure that many more follow her path. Before I conclude, I would once again like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to Lucksha and her proud parents. Today, we celebrate not only an achievement, but also the years of hard work, perseverance, and dedication that made this achievement possible. As a community, we are truly proud of you. Your success has brought honor not only to your family and village, but to the entire Mayon tribe. You have created history, and more importantly, you have inspired hope and confidence in the hearts of many young students who will now dare to dream bigger because of your achievement. As you embark on this new chapter of life and take up the responsibility that come with your position, please know that you carry with you the blessings, prayer, goodwill, and support of the entire community. We also hope that you will continue to remain connected to your roots, remember your people, remember the students who look up to you today, and continue to guide and inspire younger generations. As you move forward in your career and responsibilities, may you always carry with you a sense of service towards the community that celebrates you today. May this achievement be only the beginning of many greater achievements ahead. May you continue to grow, continue to serve, continue to be a source of pride for our tribe and for society. Once again, on behalf of TTBR and the student community, I offer our warmest congratulations to Lucksha and her family. May God bless you, guide you, and grant you success in all your future endeavors. And also thank the Kapaam Village Authority for hosting this felicitation. Thank you.